Details of King Charles's Christmas message have leaked, and I've got concerns. I'm not sure people within the UK, the Commonwealth, and beyond are going to be very impressed with him. Now, I want to quickly start by saying nothing in this video is meant to incite hate or any tension. This is an informative video, but I will connect the dots and I will use my brain because I went to school and I'm going to use it. So here we go. Let's get into it. Right. This is what I want to share with you. King Charles. Oh, take a deep breath, everyone. King Charles's Christmas message at Westminster Abbey. King Charles III will deliver his 2025 Christmas message from Westminster Abbey's Lady Chapel, marking the second consecutive year the address is filmed outside a royal residence. The theme of this year's message is pilgrimage, and it is expected to include reflections on Britain's Second World War veterans, multi-faith cohesion, and environmental protection. The broadcast will air on Christmas Day at 3 p.m. across multiple platforms, continuing a tradition that began in 1932. This sounds like it's going into a political realm to me. Now, I want to read you the full piece, and this is taken from Sky. So it says, details of King Charles's Christmas message revealed as he chooses to deliver it away from the palace. I mean, he can deliver it away from the palace all he likes. We know, he's royalty and he lives in a palace. So let me just get this piece up. The King has decided to record this year's broadcast from the Lady Chapel inside Westminster Abbey, Buckingham Palace revealed. Now, I just want to interject. The reason these details have leaked is because it's to the Royal Rota. That's why. And we know the Royal Rota is propaganda. So, and I'm bringing you some exclusives in a minute about the Royal Rota. Continue. A photograph has been released by Buckingham Palace showing the King delivering his Christmas message, again outside of traditional palace walls. This year, the annual address was filmed in the Lady Chapel inside Westminster Abbey, the second time the monarch has recorded it away from the royal residence. The palace has revealed that Abbey was chosen for the setting this year to reflect a major theme of the message, pilgrimage. The full details of what he says are always kept secret until it is leaked to the Royal Rota. Oh, no, didn't say that. My bad. The full details of what he says are always kept secret until it is broadcast at 3 p.m. on Christmas Day. The message is always seen as a deeply personal one from the monarch, as a rare speech delivered by the King without advice from or consultation with the government. I just want to pause here because let's go back to the very overview of what he's talking about. He's talking about multi-faith cohesion and environmental protection. I would argue these are very political issues that we are seeing in the UK at the moment and within the Commonwealth and around the world. Westminster Abbey was seen as a perfect location to reflect the theme of pilgrimage, with pilgrims visiting every year to remember the legacy of Edward the Confessor, whose shrine lies at the heart of the abbey. Around the walls of the Lady Chapel are 95 statues of saints dating from the building of the chapel in the 16th century. The abbey, as the site of the King's own coronation and that of every monarch since 1066, also has royal significance. The Henry VII Lady Chapel is the burial place of 15 kings and queens, including Elizabeth I, Mary I, and Mary Queen of Scots. Below the central aisle is the Hanoverian vault, where George II and members of his family are buried. The Stuart vault is in the south aisle, where Charles II, William III, and Mary II and Queen Anne lie buried. It is understood the King takes a particular interest in where the message is filmed each year, favouring different locations outside of royal palaces over the past 2 years. Okay, insiders, I have looked at the comments, and a lot of people feel that King Charles is not protecting the Christian faith, that as the defender of faith, he has not shown up. He has not shown up enough, and he has allowed Christianity to be diluted in many ways. The fact that We don't see it called Christmas now. We see many, many companies, corporations call it a winter festival or happy holidays, festivities. And I'm referring to within the UK because I understand that people outside of the UK do refer to it as happy holidays. So you would think that knowing what's going on in the UK at the moment, that King Charles would choose this message where he speaks directly to the people to do what he swore he would do as Supreme Governor of the Church of England, defender of the faith. And what he's doing in this, where we see he'll be talking about multi faith cohesion, this is why Charles gets it wrong at every point. I spoke to a palace insider last night, and we were speaking about how Prince William manages to get it right every time. And Prince William has an amazing way of including everyone, but you never feel that he's letting things overshine. And this is where King Charles has gone wrong every single time. This is why people are saying, not my king. And I've got an exclusive clip from Bishop Kai I'm going to share with you. But it's important to remember as well, these are the current headlines as well. Within the UK, Anglican priests are fleeing to Catholicism. Is the Church of England doomed? And then we see Church of England challenge Tommy Robinson's Put the Christ Back into Christmas message. Church leaders respond to far-right appropriation of Christian symbols with outsiders welcome message. And so when King Charles has one moment to speak directly to us, he chooses not to be the defender of the faith. He chooses to talk. So it would seem from this leak that's gone to the Royal Rota, he chooses to speak about multi-faith cohesion. Let's hear from Bishop Kai.
Formed under law. Our sovereign is head of the Church of England. There's the supreme governor of the Church of England. The church and the state are intrinsically linked. By legal and constitutional definition, this is a Christian nation.
Well, there you have it from Bishop Kai. Very, very clear. This is a Christian nation, Bishop Kai says. And we are now hearing breaking news that in King Charles's 3 p.m. Christmas Day speech, one of the areas he will speak about is multi-faith cohesion. I don't think I will be able to watch this on the day. I think I will either watch it in the evening or the next day, because we are seeing Christianity be weaponized within the UK. We are seeing media, left-leaning media, try and distort things and call people nationalists, fascists. And we are seeing the media and the Church of England try and decide who can and can't be a Christian. This is not their job. And I think King Charles would do well to remind himself that he is the defender of faith. That does not mean he cannot embrace other faiths, but he is the head of state. This is a Christian country. These are facts. And so in his Christmas Day address, the fact he is talking about multi-faith cohesion, I think this is going to push him further and further away from the public, who already feel he is hugely out of touch with everything going on. We are in very, very turbulent times. Now, interestingly, I had a very long discussion with one of my palace insiders, and they said to me that we will, as I've already told you, I was on the money, we will see King Charles use Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, next year to try and rehabilitate his image. This comes as no surprise to me. It is a very predictable PR move because this is a disastrous reign for him. Every opportunity he has to try and gel with the public and try and resonate with them, he manages to make a disaster out of it. I can't even dress it up as anything else. And so I'd love to hear what you all think, but I am I'm shocked that King Charles has done this, because I don't believe you would see the King of Dubai talk on, one of the most holy days in the Islamic Muslim calendar. You would not hear him talk about multi-faith cohesion. And this is where King Charles gets it wrong every time, because the people do not feel like he is honoring his oath and he is the defender of the faith. He is then not protecting the Christian faith. And many, many, many people feel like that all around the world. So, insiders, I'd love to hear what you think of the speech as and when you watch it. And just another note about my palace mole. So, Catherine and William are very much working independently of King Charles, and Queen Camilla. Yes. So we are seeing Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Prince William. They are not doing the whole royal rota. They are not part of the machine that is run at the palace. They are existing as a completely separate entity. And whilst everyone has their own teams around them, so Harry and Meghan would have had a team, Catherine and William would have had a team, Charles and Camilla, the very fact that Prince William and Princess Catherine are operating on their own and running their own media machine in a very targeted and purposeful way, this really brings me great comfort, because we are seeing at every possible juncture that they are giving very, very clear signs that under them, things will be very, very different. Insiders, I hope you've wrapped all of your presents and you're organized. I have not wrapped all my presents. I am now legging it next door to the spare room to wrap some. And then I will probably realize I haven't got everything I need, and I'll go out tomorrow and the shops will all be empty. But I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve. Some of you will be watching this and it's already Christmas Eve. Some of you may be asleep. I'm just putting this video out very late. It is gone midnight in the UK. So I need to wrap my presents and then go and get some sleep. But I would be very grateful if you would like and comment this video. And I will be checking back with you all in the comments shortly to see what you think of the new leak from King Charles.